Hello, I wanted to show you how to make a quick, easy, non-surgical hospital mask, ones that we may be wearing amidst this coronavirus scare. Here are the measurements. You need one piece of fabric, 8" by 14" of cotton, two pieces, 1 3/4 inch by 6 inches, and these are all approximate measures really. Two pieces of 7" elastic, 1/4 inch wide. I'm using 1/2 inch wide only because I ran out of the 1/4 inch, and I've also used Dollar Tree headbands, these flat rubbery kind that we cut in half. I've used both of those and they both worked. I'll leave the measurements up there. So we have this piece of fabric. What I would do is double it, and I cut out a template out of cardboard. It was much easier for me, and I would lay it on the fabric, and I would take a pen, and I'm saying pen because you're not going to see it anyway, and I would draw around this template, and you would get two masks out of this piece of fabric. I had a cardboard template for this one too, but I think my cat drug it off somewhere. Anyway, that is the 1 3/4 inch by 6 inch. We will move these over. The first step would be to, if this is, pretend this is your fabric that you cut out. You're going to put the right sides out. Pretend this is the wrong side, right side. This is the inside, outside. You put them together like this, and you're going to make a stitch line. And this is what I've already done. That was that whole sleeve. But you take the longest part and fold it across and stitch on the shortest part. And then you turn them right side out and iron. Always remember to iron. It helps your project. Then once those are ironed, you take your piece, and there are a little bit of measurements. But let's start here. This is the bottom where you sewed it, your seam side. Let's pretend that's the bottom. So you start at the top, and you measure 1 1/2 inches from the top. You make a mark. 3/4 of an inch, you make another mark. 3/4 of an inch, you make another mark. You go down your fabric. That's the bottom. Let's flip it over. That's the bottom. 1 1/2 inches and make a mark. Always remember the 1 1/2 is at the top. 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and you go all the way down. And if Fern were here, she would tell you the exact measurements from the ruler. She's a great math teacher, but I just went 3/4, 3/4, and made my marks. The next step is to pin, and that side's already finished. So this is the bottom, like I said, where the seam was. You're going to take that top mark 1 1/2 inches down, and where that 3/4 of an inch is, you put them together. They're going to kiss. The back flips up into a mountain fold, and the bottom has the valley fold. Sorry, I should have had my pins out. With my cat, I have to watch it. You pin that. The next 3/4 of an inch down to this 3/4 of an inch, you kiss them. Take your fingers and lay that seam down. And, nope, that's the wrong way. You've put that up. This should be towards facing the bottom. Sorry. Just one more. We have one more, even though we have an extra mark. It's okay. You flip that up so that is a mountain in the back and a valley underneath, and you make a pin. Now if you pull that apart, you'll have your 3 pleats pretty much in the middle. If you want to, if you're anal, you can measure, and this should be about 1.5 inches. This should be about 1.5 inches. They're both a little shy of that, so this will work out just fine. Next step, we have them all pinned. Now we need to take our elastic, and I've already done these. All you have to do is, let me put it on this one. You just lay it down about 1/8 of an inch away. You don't have to measure really. They've worked just fine for me. Make sure your elastic is flat and it's not twisted or bound, and make another pin. Ow, I just pinned my thumb. So you do this side the same way. So now both sides are pinned. And we're going to take this with the elastic and we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and we're going to stitch right across here, taking the pins out as we get to them, making sure this loop stays to the front of the mask this way. Now we come to the part, these are sewn, this side, let me get rid of that. We have our 2 pieces of elastic. Eventually that's got to make its way to the outside. So we take our little strip, and you're going to see it's long, extra long, but there was a reason why. At one time, I can't think of why it is now. You could have probably made them 5 inches, but it gets a little bit tougher. Just pin this on right side with right side on both ends over the elastic, but not over this part. That part's going to go behind someone's ears. And one more. Now we take it into the sewing area and we sew down that side and down this side. So now this one is sewn, and I've started the process on this side. Okay, see now the handle is over on the front. What we need to do is fold both ends in. You could tell that I've ironed this. Every step of the way you should iron. So that's pressed, and this side I've pinned, but this is what you need to do. You need to fold it in towards itself. Then you need to fold it where the loop, where the elastic is now right at coming out the sides, and you have a little band of fabric here, which is what I'm pinning. And I'll pin this side. I'll show you again because we're almost finished. This was that band that we sewed on. We're going to tuck and tuck, fold it down, and fold it over, letting the elastic pop out. Now we have a little band on each side, and the reason that band could be important is when you're wearing these masks, they should always be worn. Well, this one, They should always be worn with the pleats facing downward. And this band, you can wear it with the band showing, or you can wear it with no band showing. But make sure you wear it with the pleats facing down. If this is the side you choose as being your outside of your mask, never take it off and turn it around, because whatever's on the outside, if you collected the virus, you're going to put it right up against your face. And once these go behind your ears and you're wearing them, if you're going to go from store to the bank to the drugstore, don't take it off and reapplying it to your face. You need to keep it on until your trips to the store and to the bank are complete. You bring it home and wash it before you wear it again. If you don't have time to wash it before you wear it again, put it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds. Take it out with freshly washed hands. That's a must. And you should never let anyone else wear your mask unless it's been sanitized in between. Okay, here's the measurements again if you didn't get them. God bless you all.